Thank you, Gábor, for sharing your law firm management ideas. International law firm relations play a role in the development of your law firm. And what is the benefit and how do you assess the success of these relations?
Number one, the loads of friendships you have forged throughout the years. I've been going to the IBA for 25 years and I made so many friends that it was definitely worth it, even if there is no business coming. You need the business to justify the costs and the time. As for the firm, it took me a number of years to get my first referral. I remember it was, I think, 6 conferences by the time I got my first tiny referral. And then it grew exponentially. My experience is that you need to meet people, you need to build up trust. Because when you send out a referral, that means that you actually hand over your clients. So what I mean to say is that it takes time to build up relationships and to build up trust especially. But for the past 15 years, there was not a single year when at least 25% of the firm's turnover would not come from the IBA. Then I think it's also a competitive advantage that you can always pick up the phone and call a colleague anywhere in the world, basically, and get advice for your client. Because today, if you approach a law firm from the outside, I mean, a law firm that doesn't know you, it will take 2 weeks to go through 2-3 KYC, AML, engagement letter, maybe an advance payment, whatever. If you call someone you know and who knows you, they will give you an answer maybe within a day or so.
Okay, so
and that's a huge advantage.
It shortens your KYC. And what investment it requires for you to, in your practice, to build meaningful relations? For example, in the IBA, how long time it took you to really build meaningful contacts, relations, business relations?
Something like 15 years, I would say. So, yeah. And what really helped, I was invited to join a committee as an officer, which was the Professional Ethics Committee. And a very good friend, Marty Kovnach from Toronto, has approached me to join. And that has helped exponentially to build meaningful relationships.
In addition to international law firm relations, what other things you do to remain seen and competitive on the international arena and comply and cope with the expectations of international clients?
Well, first of all, it helps me understand how clients and colleagues from around the world think. So I can understand how a civil lawyer, a common lawyer, someone coming from South America, someone coming from Israel, someone coming from China thinks, because this is different. So you understand the culture much more. And honestly, I use these conferences, especially the annual one, but also other ones, to understand what's going on in the world. So, for example, we were in Mexico City, and that was just after the Mexican so-called judicial reform came into place, was enacted. And it was extremely interesting to speak to Mexican judges, colleagues, attorneys, everybody, and to understand what it really means. So I actually get my information around the world from these conferences, and it helps me a lot to understand what's going on in the world.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.